What's going on, guys, and welcome to podcast 11 of How's Your Bird. We have a awesome announcement, so get ready because we will be doing a awesome giveaway. Check out these two hats right here. You have the opportunity to win these two hats. We also have them in the wrapping right up here up front. So we will be giving away these hats and also a couple games of your choice. You can pick between 2K 21, Madden 21, or UFC 4. And in order to do that, we need to reach 100 subscribers on YouTube. And also to enroll, you need to follow our Instagram page, comment 2 friends in the post about this giveaway here, and subscribe and like this video on YouTube. Now, run it up. It's going to be an awesome giveaway. You definitely want to stay because these games are going to be electric. These hats are electric. So
I know
definitely
you guys
stay
want
tuned.
these games because I want these games.
These games are sick. These games are going to be lit. So the winner will be announced September 11th. We'll be running this promotion.
I thought it was 7th.
September 7th.
September
Monday,
7th.
Damn it.
It's a Monday.
9/11. We're so.
Yo, that's my mom's birthday. Everybody calm down.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Is that actually?
But September 7th, we will be announcing the winners, so definitely stay tuned. Do all of that. Remember, that is, you need to follow our Instagram page, tag 2 friends in that post, subscribe, like the video on YouTube, run it up, and also shout out 413 Attorneys on Facebook. There's up-and-coming gaming tournament. Definitely check them out. They are running awesome Warzone tournaments. They have trios, and they also just started a duos. They're trying that out, so check them out right now. It's a $10 buy-in per player. Awesome. Get a good cash prize at the end. So if you got the skill, definitely check them out. Now, we are going to be talking about some NBA and
Everything.
NHL.
We're talking about everything.
A
A little bit of everything.
sprinkle that
Oh
shit in.
yeah.
Rainbow sprinkles right on ice cream.
So, kind of crazy. Eastern Conference is pretty much locked in. You got the Bucks in first currently. What else? We got the Raptors in second, Celtics third, Heat fourth, Pacers fifth, Sixers sixth, Nets seventh, and Magic eighth. So that's locking up the Eastern Conference Finals. Western Conference Finals is a little different story. Who wants to take that on?
Well, right now, all right. So you got the Lakers, of course, the Lakers, because
Lakers locked up the
locked up the number 1 seed. All right. So number 2 seed, you got the Clippers, obviously. You got the but you got Denver right on their heels too.
Nuggets edging out the 3.
At 3.
Edging out the 3.
They're a game behind, game and a half. And then you got 4. You got the Jazz. The West is really
The
very,
West is like
very
everybody's
close.
known this for
Yeah.
years. The West is as contended as
And
it
it's
gets.
so close. And you got OKC, 5th seed, 6th seed. You got the Rockets, which is they dropped down to the 6th seed somehow. 7th seed, you got the Mavs, and then the 8th seed, you got the Grizzlies,
For
who
now.
are
For now,
fighting
the Grizzlies-
with the Suns and the
The
Blazers.
Grizzlies just lost to the Celtics today,
So-
which they needed to win that game. Like if they won that game, the play-in game for them was confirmed. But them losing now, it's still up in the air. And
They still have if they win one game, right?
as soon
Yeah,
as
they
they win,
just have to
as soon
win
as
one
they
game.
win
Because
the
the Trailblazers only a half a game behind.
Yeah.
And then the Spurs and Suns are a game.
Yeah. So it's really up in the air for all 4 of those teams right now for that play-in game.
But the Suns are also 7-0 in the bubble. So.
Can we also talk about how the Thunder are seated above the Rockets when they were supposed to be absolutely butt cheeks this year?
Yep.
Chris Paul came in, literally coached that team himself to a 5th
better
seed.
have,
Look
yeah.
at that. Look at that.
Chris Paul is one of the
Good
best
stuff.
point guards of all time.
Yeah, and I want to point out the Clippers are getting it's tough that they
That
have
is
to
a-
play Mavericks
That is a tough
gonna
matchup
be a
as
good
this
matchup.
2
That's
seed.
gonna
as a
great
2 seed.
matchup.
That is
Pull
like
the
Yeah,
Mavs.
but look, you got the 2 seed and the 7 seed. They're 44-20 and 40-27.
Low key,
That's
I'm
a
thinking
close record.
group bet Mavs to win that series next time. Let's talk about that one.
Everybody in the West, basically, has a winning record. In the playoffs, in the winning record. If you
look
look,
at the
Except
look
the
at
Grizz.
the East.
look at the East. You got
Except the
the
Grizz.
Magic at 30 and 35 losing record. The
Yep.
Nets 30 and 34 losing record. Like, it's not the same basketball.
There's no way that the Bucks or the Raptors don't win the East. I really don't see any other team winning the East.
Dude, I don't know.
Well, who
Dude, the Celtics beat the Raptors last time they played. Pretty.
But they don't know how to play a 7-game series against
I'm looking
them.
I'm looking at this game right off the dome. Looking at the bracket, right? Milwaukee's definitely beating Magic. Toronto's definitely beating the Nets. Without Simmons, I don't see the Sixers staying up to the Celtics. Heat Pacers, low-key going to be a fire
I think the Heat will
series.
come
I have
out
the
of that, though.
Pacers
But
upsetting the
They've been
Heat.
the
You
Heat
have
have been no pun intended heating up.
I like the
So-
Heat. I like the Heat in that.
I
Pacers are dope.
like both, but the Heat over the Heat have just been consistent all season
Give me
in
that
terms
paint.
of how awesome they've been.
And their jerseys are
Dude.
swag.
Heat Milwaukee in that second round,
It's gonna be big.
it's gonna. Milwaukee could make an exit right there.
I don't know though.
They
I-
could.
No, I think Giannis is fucking sick of losing.
I think all the Bucks
Giannis
have done
will go
is
beast
proven is that team is not as good as we think it is.
But they're
Bucks?
playing a series
Yeah.
though. That's-
It's true
I
because they
think-
do play a lot of the East and their.
I think Mavs.
Toronto, I honestly I could see Toronto going back to the finals again.
Yeah,
I could see.
Oh, 100 dude, their defense is unreal.
100% see that.
and that would be honestly like a great match. Like say like
can see
either
them repeating.
Clippers Lakers. That would be. Imagine. Well, listen. All right, in your head, storybook, Monis, storybook. We know how you love these. All right, the Clippers going up against the Raptors with Kawhi, who
Wow.
just won them a championship. Now they're playing Kawhi again.
You know who
and
I
if
would
they
take?
beat them,
Who would I take in that? Who would I take in that?
you would take the
if it was-
Raptors.
Yeah, 100%.
Because 100%, that would be an amazing story for them to
100%.
beat the guy that led them and won them the NBA Finals last
Kyle
year.
Lowry still needs to prove that he can win on his own.
Yeah,
he
but
does.
hot take, Clippers are getting knocked out by the Dallas Mavericks in the first round.
That's
Dude,
it.
See,
you know what?
Hot take.
I'm liking that.
I could see that.
I could see that.
But I will say, I don't know because
I
the
don't-
Mavericks need one
The
or
West
two more
is
years.
gonna be
The Mavericks
wild.
need 1 or 2 more years to.
Can you
to
imagine?
develop.
Imagine if Portland, say like as it is right now, say Portland plays the Grizzlies
Yeah.
in a playing game. I'm sorry, Ja and whatever, but like Portland's gonna beat your stupid ass.
Yes.
They
Damon in the playoffs
imagine
is no fucking joke.
Portland Lakers first.
That's scary.
Series.
That's
Clippers
also scary.
Mavs first. Series.
That's not
Dude,
scary.
The
That's not
1-8
scary.
and
That's
the
not
2-7,
scary.
those games are crazy, bro.
Dude, that's just
not
a
scary.
recipe
Those
for
are
disaster.
unreal.
I
You
don't-
listen.
You want
I
to
don't-
Trailblazers last year. Who did they play first round? Thunder, right?
Was it the first?
I'm pretty sure it was first round. They played Thunder.
Yeah.
And they beat the Thunder. Why? Because the Thunder, all they had last year, well, they had
What do
Paul
you know?
George.
They had PG,
Paul
Westbrook,
PG.
that was
They
a
didn't
good
play
team.
well together. They didn't play well
That was a
together
good
at all.
team.
It was
That
a
was a
great
good
team,
team.
but they didn't play well together. And Dame took over. But you got a great defensive team in the Lakers, who, I mean, it's Damian's not going to be able to take out the
personal
entire.
opinion though. Personal opinion though.
It's okay, fair
Dame,
enough.
no,
but
no. I'm saying I think Dame is even better this year than he was last year.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
addition,
yes.
in
Agreed.
addition,
CJ's
they have
fine.
Hassan Whiteside this year. In addition, who
Good
is
point.
now coming off the bench because now Nurkic is back, who was not here last year.
But all
He's
I'm
money,
saying
too.
Who's
is,
also going
all
off
I'm
again.
saying is, they have not been playing well in the bubble
Dude, it's a
either.
rest.
And the thing
Lakers
is,
have not been doing great either.
Lakers once they clinched up the first seed, they said, "Fuck
I mean,
it."
LeBron. I'm never gonna say that LeBron's gonna make an exit ever until the finals.
No,
so,
LeBron does
yeah.
not. When
Yeah.
he's in the playoffs, he goes to the finals.
Yeah,
He does not
that
lose.
that is a fact. So I'm just saying that those series, like LeBron will keep on winning, but it could go to like a game 6, game 7. It'll still be a wicked good series.
But LeBron being LeBron will.
Yeah, no, LeBron will take a game
LeBron-
7.
Yeah.
But Dame's not going to go down without a fight. They're not
No,
stupid.
Exactly.
no,
exactly.
not by
That's,
any means.
that
I
was
think-
my point. That both of those, that 1-8 and that 2-7 in the West,
Great
are gonna be
matchups.
unreal.
Yeah.
But and then look at even the
Denver,
4 or 5
Houston. Denver, Houston.
I
Houston's
know.
the dog in that.
Unreal.
I'm seeing Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
am.
Utah, OKC.
Utah Jazz.
Thunder is the dogs in that. Give me the Thunder.
Yeah,
like,
this-
literally the West is gonna be crazy.
I mean, I don't have the Mavs beating the Clippers. I think Kawhi is just too good in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Playoff Kawhi is just too good.
Yeah.
But I also have the Dogs in Houston beating Denver.
Exactly.
But then I don't see the Clippers getting through Houston in the playoffs. I just don't.
Really?
I
I
don't.
really would love to see
I
the
don't-
Lakers and the Clippers in the Western Conference.
I mean,
I think that's what
obviously
everybody
what the
wants to
NBA
see.
Everybody
NBA
wants.
That's
wants,
what
but
everybody
yeah.
wants to see.
Because they want, but like, wait, can we? What do you guys think would happen in that scenario though?
it would be fucking
Lakers,
close.
Clippers.
I don't know. I would say
I'd say Clippers.
just because I've been saying it all year. I mean, the Lakers, like, they have to win, and I feel like they're going to win just because, you know, like we've already said, LeBron in the playoffs is just.
I know, but Kawhi in the playoffs too.
Kawhi in the playoffs, yes, he's very, very good.
You know,
But it's a whole different team.
The thing, I don't
the
think
Lakers is they're a different breed, bro.
it's so tough. Like if they meet up in the Western Conference Finals, like
It could be anybody.
that, it's going Game 7.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Oh, it's gonna be
The way
nail
I
biter.
think of it, when it comes down to Clippers Lakers, this specific season, this specific year, this is the first year of PG and Kawhi. This might, I understand it's the first year of LeBron AD together, but this is LeBron's second year. Last year was his rebuild year. Last year was the year where you play to get AD next year. AD's here. That's literally 2 of the 3, if not 5, best players in the NBA right there on that team. And still, yesterday's game, still they passed to Kyle Kuzma for the game. They shot and he bangs.
Mhm.
That team is well rounded. Now, and the thing is that LeBron is the GOAT or one of the 2 GOATs, right? He is just not losing. He's gonna play his heart out to make it to the finals. When you're playing a team like the Clippers, in the last couple of years, the talk has become Kawhi might be the next GOAT. Is Kawhi the king of LA? Fact of the matter is, all that shit pisses LeBron off. LeBron knows that he's the best player in the NBA. He wants to prove that he's the best player in the NBA. He's not gonna let Kawhi beat him. Kawhi is a great defender. Kawhi is a great basketball player. 100%. Understood. LeBron's not losing that game. Lakers are going to make it to the finals. Lakers are going to win the finals. The Lakers are winning the finals. Understood, baby.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. Kyle
Alright.
seems like you don't like that.
Well, I mean, Lakers are a good team. I just don't know if they're built like that. I don't know if LeBron is built like that.
Dude, LeBron himself is built like that.
I don't know.
And then
No,
you have
baby.
Davis, and you got Kuzma,
Yeah,
and you got
AD.
Dwight Howard, and you got all these guys surrounding
It's
him
over.
that are gonna be.
Yeah, they're a good team. I just don't know.
No, but to be fair, Clippers got
Yeah.
they got PG, they got Kawhi, they got Montrezl Harrell, Lou Will, Pat Bev. Like they have a great team. I understand, but I mean, hands down, it's gonna be a phenomenal series. But
Yeah, that side of the bracket is gonna be brazy.
the Western Conference, as always, is gonna be fun to watch.
Also, fuck the Golden State Warriors. They didn't even make the playoffs. They're trash.
Obviously.
All right, going up to Canada. The hockey bracket is locked in, loaded, baby.
Best sport, baby.
This
Saying
is
it
gonna
right
be
now.
sick. If you don't watch hockey, watch it. It's gonna be electric.
100%.
These games are so dope. What we got going on right now, and I can't wait to get into it. I'm actually gonna start. I'm gonna go off right off the rip. We're gonna start with Vegas and Chicago.
What a battle.
Chicago did good, and they knocked out Edmonton.
Chicago was what? They were the bottom seed, weren't they?
And they knocked out Edmonton, who has the best
Oh,
player in the world.
David was so. Dude, he was so. Did anybody see the video that as soon as they got back to the locker room, doors open.
Oh.
There's a video of McDavid. As soon as the locker room doors open, he just yells, "Fuck!"
Yeah.
I feel so
Dude,
bad
dude,
for him, dude.
McDavid and Draisaitl are 2 of the best players in the entire
Yeah.
NHL, and Edmonton just cannot do anything.
And they just, yeah, dude, and
Can't do
it's just fueling rumors that McDavid might be tired of losing in Edmonton and he might want out, which would be
That's
crazy.
Yeah.
That's tough for them.
Chicago
They need to get it
looked
together.
Chicago looked good. They put away a good team, but I still think they're young and they're gonna have some serious goaltender issues. Vegas is a
Vegas
different
Knights are
team.
Great.
Vegas
Ever
is
since they
dope.
joined the league.
They're sick. Pacioretty might be back, who is huge. So I'm taking Vegas in 5. You Marc-Andre Fleury, Flowers, bro. Pittsburgh did him dirty by kicking him out for Murray. Murray's still good, but Marc-Andre Fleury is still proving that he's one of the top dogs in
Hell
that
yeah.
in that cage,
Hell
baby.
Yeah.
You know,
Fleury was literally the reason that Vegas was so good.
Yeah.
when they started.
Right from the expansion draft, dude.
I
Unreal.
like this game a lot. You know, right off the bat, it was the one game that caught my eye. Vegas Blackhawks, but you know, I'm going with the Blackhawks here.
I love
Wow.
that.
You know
I love
why?
that.
Why?
Love it.
I don't really know. I just looked at the game and I was just like, the Blackhawks are winning this. They played so well in this playing game. I was like, they're winning this game. Mark my words, they're winning the series. They're gonna.
You know what? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Pat doesn't know why he's choosing Chicago. I'll tell you why he's choosing Chicago. It's for the same reason I'm choosing Chicago. There's 2 words, baby. Patrick Kane.
I was
That's all.
gonna say it,
That's
but
all,
I
baby.
didn't want it.
That's all.
Patty
Patrick
Kane.
Kane. They're gonna do it.
Yeah.
He's a
They're
different
gonna do
breed.
it.
Him and
But no,
Taves,
that's
Crawford.
gonna be a great series. Vegas, as always, amazing in the last fucking 4
Yeah,
years.
ever
is
since
what
they
I
came
mean
into
by
the league,
as
you know.
always. But Chicago, Patrick Kane wants it, man. Patrick Kane's eating They just took out McDavid. It's gonna be a fun series as they all are. It's hockey, baby.
I think it'll
playoff
be-
hockey. Nothing beats it.
I think it'll be a
Nothing
close
beats it.
series, but I feel like the Vegas Knights, ever since they came into the league, they've been hungry for that Stanley
They
Cup.
want it.
They
Yeah.
went the
Yeah.
first year and they
So
missed
cool.
out.
That is
They missed
100%.
out. That
Dude.
would have been crazy. All
Unreal.
right, so they're hungry now. They want to come back and get this Stanley Cup trophy. So we'll see what happens.
So you're going Vegas?
Yeah, I'm going Vegas.
Can we get a little live update here? I'm sorry, boys, but Blazers Mavs are currently playing. Mr. Dame's got 61 points. Blazers Mavs tied at 130 with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Dame Dalla.
Dame Dollar is not cooling, baby. Best point guard in the league. Best point guard in
he
the
had
league.
score 130,
130, 130, dude. 2 minutes
Didn't
left
he
in the
just
fourth.
have a
winning?
50-point game last game?
Tied, baby.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
Unreal.
Steven's
Unreal.
got it.
Oh, all right, next game
Shit.
over in the Western Conference, we have Colorado and Arizona, and I
Yes.
can't be more excited
Yes.
for this matchup.
Yes. Yes.
This game is sick. Monis, I'm gonna let you start it off because you actually have your.
You already know the vibes. Colorado is gonna win the Stanley Cup this year. No, they're one of my contenders, because Cale Makar, baby. Shout out Cale Makar. Shout out UMass. Shout out the Zoo. You heard. Best defenseman in the league, and it's only his
You got
second
UMass.
year. He's gonna be amazing. Avalanche second seed. They got a phenomenal team. Coyotes are great, but the Avalanche are a fucking fast-paced team. They put goals in the net. They got a great defense because of Cale Makar. They won the Stanley Cup, baby.
Yeah,
Get it.
this series, I'm going with the Avs too. That is my team to play with in NHL. I love playing with these guys. They're just
They're
some
sick.
dogs. They're just some dogs. They
They're-
play so fast. The Coyotes are playing very well. They are.
Yeah, I mean,
but
they got a stacked team too, the Hall brothers. and
I
everything.
don't think they're ready for the Avalanche. I just really don't.
Agreed.
And I think it's going to be a quick series, and the Avs are going to be rested for the next round.
Damn. I'm going with the Yotes, baby. I love the Yotes. Give me Burger Kessel, baby. Burger Phil, give it to me. Taylor Hall, dude.
Taylor Hall's a beast.
So good. This is literally just gonna be a battle of whose top line can rip twine. And both goalies are good.
Put that on a
I'm
t-shirt.
I'm excited. I think it's gonna go Yotes in 7, and I think it's gonna be a brutal, fast. Hit the over on every game. Literally hit the
100%.
over on every
I'm with
single
that.
game.
I'm
There's
with
gonna be a
that.
shootout. It's gonna be sick. There's gonna be so many lights going on. But Yotes in 7. Woo!
I don't even.
All right.
Next.
I just.
Moving on, we have the 3 seed Dallas Stars versus the 6 seed the Calgary Flames.
Calgary Flames looked gangster.
This Stars got this one in the bag. I like the Stars here. They're a good team. The Flames were playing phenomenal, though. I will say they were hot. I think if they can stay hot, it's going to be a close contested series, real close. Might even go to 7, but I'm taking Dallas in 6 here. I think that they're gonna pull out the win.
I agree with that, Pat. I got Dallas in 6 too, and Tyler Sagan's been a little iffy lately since the restart. He hasn't really been putting up any points. But he has Jamie Benn, who's just a phenomenal athlete out there. And if Tyler Sagan can get going, he's unstoppable. And I'm a huge fan of Ben Bishop. I liked Ben Bishop when he was on the Lightning. I loved his helmet. His helmet was sick. That's why I started following him. And he's just he's a great goaltender. Calgary's good, but I just think the Stars have that vet mentality, and they're just gonna, I think win it in 6.
Yep.
I think Calgary's been hot. I'm gonna ride with the bubble play. I'm gonna ride with Calgary staying hot. Again, it's gonna be a great series. Could go either way. Hockey playoffs, baby. Anything can happen,
happens.
baby.
I'm going with the Flames here.
I'm liking the Flames.
I mean, they got the win today, and Stars kind of looked a little sleepwalkish.
Calgary
coming into the
did
game,
win today.
So I
That is a
mean,
fact. Calgary did win today.
the Stars are gonna have to wake up and play a little bit better. But that first game of the series is always important. So
Yeah, that's huge.
Hopefully, Calgary can keep it rolling.
I think they're gonna stay hot. I'm with
Yeah.
that one. Yep.
They got Johnny Hockey, man.
All right.
Johnny Gaudreau, baby.
Next, we got the Blues and the Canucks. All right, I'm gonna just say it just because the Blues won last year. I'm just gonna say Blues are gonna try to go for it again this year. So you know what? I'm just going with the Blues. And while we're on that subject, I want Boston to go back. So I'm just gonna say Boston because that's my team. So you know, Charles and OG and.
I'm going Blues. You know, the way they ran through the playoffs last year, they're a big body team. They're flying around. I think the Canucks might be able to win one game.
Yeah.
But I think it's just going to be – the Blues are such a talented team. They're so big and they're so fast, and they just have phenomenal defense. I'm calling Blues in 5.
You know what? I heard that, Kyle, because fact of the matter is Blues won the Cups last year. No one saw that one coming. No one saw that one coming. Bennington is still a beast.
Yeah.
All their lines are still beastly, you know. And the fact of the matter is you don't got to be a 1 or 2 seed to win the Cup. You know? You don't. And the Blues came in riding high at 4. That's fine. We're chilling. Canucks are fine. They're going to win here or there. Blues are going to get that easy, you know. They're going to get by easy. I'm with that. The Blues are going to take that one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Blues here as well. They're just such a big playoff team. After what they proved last year through the playoffs, I think they are. You know, the playoffs might have a different feeling not having fans there.
True.
It's might not feel as normal as it really does to the fans.
Yeah,
I mean to the players. But they're just a playoff team. They still have the playoff feeling inside, even if the fans aren't there. And so, you know, that's why I'm taking the Blues here. I think, you know, they could make a run for the Stanley Cup again. So we'll see.
Let's move to the top of the other table.
Yeah, the Eastern Conference, baby. We got
all right, go ahead.
Flyer and Habs. What do you got?
So I got the Flyers, obviously. I mean, they came off, they sweep the Bruins.
Go!
Do we need like a talking stick? All right, so they sweep the Bruins, Capitals, and the Lightning. All right, in the round robin. So I mean, they're coming in hot. I mean,
big teams.
and it's just like it's a 1 versus an 8 seed. So I mean, you got to go with the Flyers here. I mean,
The Habs are good, though.
they are good.
Listen,
The
the
Habs
Habs-
are good.
They
But they're
beat
not the same
Penguins.
Habs.
Can someone
not.
tell me why they're called the Habs? Because I have not been answered that question. Anybody know?
Want me to look it up?
Nobody knows?
But they're
Okay.
not the same Habs.
Interesting.
You know, here the
Interesting.
Flyers just kind of ran ship through those round robin games. They really did. You know, the Canadians, the Canadians are coming in as the underdog. So you know they got that on their shoulders. I think they like playing as the underdogs. But I think the Flyers are just too tough for them to beat in a series. They might get a game or two, but you know, I think Flyers win in 5.
Yeah, I'm just straight up. The Flyers are nasty.
Yeah. Flyers.
I don't gotta say nothing else besides that. I actually bet on the Flyers in every game in the playing game. So they're hot. They're nasty, and Montreal is great. I mean, they just beat the Penguins, which is an impressive feat. Like,
Yeah.
understand that beating the Penguins is an impressive feat,
Yeah.
but I don't know. The Flyers are filthy. So the Canadians again could win maybe 1, but I'm saying Flyers in 5.
Yeah, I also got Flyers and 5s. Listen, I thought Claude Julien did a great job game planning for the Penguins. He shut down. Crosby didn't really do too much. He just beautiful game plan. He was able to counter them super well. But I don't think it's going to be enough. The Flyers are such a good team this year. Their first line's unreal. They got Giroux, who's just always a beast in the playoffs. I'm excited, but I think it's going to be Flyers and 5, baby. And let them fly. Next we got Blue Jackets versus the Lightning. And currently, while this is being written, they are tied 2-2 going into the 4th overtime.
Unreal game.
So they have gone through
Unreal game.
7 periods of hockey.
Those guys
Still
got to be
tied.
dead.
Dead.
They have to be dead. There's no way.
They really have played more than 2 full games of hockey.
Yeah.
playing.
That's crazy.
That is just insane.
Pat, what do you got?
For this one, you know, I'm taking the Dogs in the Blue Jackets.
Okay.
I liked the way they were playing into these playing games, and I liked what I saw leading up to the playoffs. You know, the Lightning, you can't. They're a good team. You can't doubt them. You never can. But you know, I think right now you can see the Blue Jackets are proving that they can play with the Lightning. They're always in it. They can win easily. But yeah, that's why I like them, and I'm going with the Blue Jackets.
Yeah, so the Avalanche are my favorite coming out of the West, as I said, and Tampa Bay is one of my favorites coming out of the East. They're always fucking nasty in the last few years, and they've won the President's Cup. They've done it all, and they just can't find their way to the finals to win it, you know. And I think they're coming as a second seed this year. I think they're hungry. They are hungry. They want a cup, you know.
Well, they also went out early, first round.
I know,
exit
that's what I'm
last
saying.
year.
And they were President's Cup.
First-
They were the
first
President's
round?
Cup winner
Yeah.
last year. They won the President's Trophy
First
last
round
year.
exit, so they're probably looking to avenge
They
that a
were
little
the
bit.
best team in the NHL
So,
last year. They're coming back hungry. They're a second seed. They don't have high. They have high expectations, but they don't as high. You know.
Yeah, I'm putting my money on them. If I
I'm loving it. They're gonna make it past the Blue
they have a-
Jackets, and they're hungry to make
They
it.
got a
to the
vendetta
finals.
that they gotta
Hungry.
take care of. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the Blue Jackets, man.
Yep.
I'm not a Lightnings fan because they're the rivals with the Bruins, but I honestly, they made a first round exit last year. I can see it again because the Blue Jackets are They got firepower up top, man. It basically is just who can score more again. Just like the Colorado and Arizona game, this is going to be a shootout. But I'm going to go Blue Jackets. I like Blue Jackets here, and they knocked out the Maple Leafs, which
another amazing team.
super good. Austin Matthews. They were a stacked team, and they were able to beat them. They choked. What was it? Game 4 to let the Maple Leafs back and tied it up 2-2. But they were able to stop the Maple Leafs from winning. They were able to beat them. So I like the Blue Jackets. They're gonna ride that momentum. Super excited. So yeah, and then the next we got Washington and Islanders, the 3 playing the 6th seed. Washington's the favorite there, and
Washington's the Capitals are just the Capitals. Like
Caps,
you got
baby.
you got
Never sleep
Ovechkin
on the
like
Caps.
playoff Ovi baby.
but the Islanders have great defense this year, so it's just gonna be tough for them to tear that down. I don't know. This is gonna be a tough matchup for me. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna go with the Capitals just because I've always been a fan of Ovechkin, and the Capitals are just. He finally got that Stanley Cup wins, so I mean this is just icing on the cake at this point. I mean Ovi's gonna come in and he's gonna fuck shit up like he always does.
Yeah.
So.
I am not taking the Capitals in this series.
Interesting. Interesting.
I see it.
I'm going with the Islanders here. They had some unreal games leading up to the playoffs. They are very hot right now. They're riding high. I think if they can continue this through the playoffs, I think this is going to be possibly one of the most fun series to watch. I think the Islanders come out on top. Game 7 win. I think this is going to be one of the best series to watch.
So I'm not going to take anything away from the Islanders. The Islanders are a great team, as every hockey team in the playoffs currently is. But it's the Caps, baby. It's the Caps. The Caps deserve a shot at the cup every year simply because of my man Alex Ovechkin, baby. He deserves a cup every year. So, as I said, Colorado on the West. I said Tampa on the East. But honestly, the real contender in the East for me to make it to the cup finals is the Caps. Ovi, Kuznetsov, Oshie, Holtby's still in the net, dude. This team all around amazing. The Caps are an overall better team than the Islanders. They might even overall be the best team in the NHL, in my opinion. The Caps are amazing. They're going to win against the Islanders. I don't really care how many games the Islanders win. They could go to Game 7. It doesn't matter. The Caps will win whatever it takes.
Yeah, I got Caps in 7. They're super good. Playoff Ovi is scary. I mean, the Islanders did put up 13 against Florida in 4 games, which is unreal, but Holtby's a wall in net. He's going to keep being a wall in net. And now probably the scariest team, the Bruins are playing the Hurricanes, and like I said, the Hurricanes are such a wild card team. I am scared for this. If it goes to Game 7,
Fuck the Bruins.
No,
I think Bruins, but I'm gonna say, Bruins are gonna, they look terrible in their playing games.
Absolute terrible.
But I'm going.
Lightning scored, baby. Game over.
So Lightning won.
So I'm going with a curveball here. I'm going to say Bruins in 5. They're going to strap it up. They're going to tidy up the ship. They're going to take care of Carolina like they did last year. Bruins in 5.
I'm saying Bruins in 6. So I'm not disagreeing with you, but I mean they got Pasternak leading scorer in hockey. I mean they still got Rask in net, and they're still one of the best teams in the league. They were all regular season, and they're coming in. They were a little came stumbling into these bubble games, but let's hope that they pick it up against what?
As much as I love the sound of Bruins in 5, Bruins in 6, as a Bruins fan, I love that. But they played an awful 4 games.
Yeah.
Awful.
Brutal.
It was not the same team we saw before the break at all. It was horrible to watch. And that's why I think the Hurricanes are going to knock them out in the first round, unfortunately. I don't see them making it past the Hurricanes.
Yeah, I mean, this one's just too easy for me. The Bruins are trash. I don't know what they're doing. No. But the Bruins did play terribly coming out of the restart. They were the worst team of the 4 playing for the 4 first seed spots. I don't know. I mean, the Bruins are great. They're obviously gonna push it. They're not gonna lose too easily. The Canes, though, coming in with a sweep off the Rangers, who were hot before the restart.
And
the
Bruins didn't even
nasty.
carry a lead at all.
The Canes
Not
are
once.
nasty. They've got some young talent. They're really good. They're really hot. They're loving playing hockey right now. The Bruins don't seem like they're loving their hockey right now. That's just a straight up fact. They don't seem like they're loving their hockey. And as I said, they're not going to go out easy though. So I'm going to take the Canes, Game 7. Game 7.
All right, guys, you heard it here first. You got our predictions. We'll stay on top of that. We'll keep it going. But definitely, thank you for watching. Definitely remember for this giveaway, you know what to do. Follow, like this video, follow our Instagram, comment 2 of your friends in the comments, and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching. That's another How's Your Bird episode. Pat, what do the people need to do?
Like, follow, subscribe, YouTube, How's Your Bird, Instagram, How's Your Bird _official, Twitter, Facebook, How's Your Bird. You can find us there. If you can't watch the YouTube video, find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Anchor, wherever you listen to your podcasts. We're there. See you next week.
Peace.